Ladies and gentlemen of the press, won't you please welcome the Struts? And as usual, when you want to ask a question, please just wave at me. I'll bring the microphone over to you. Welcome, gentlemen.
I thought I was going to be sat behind the table, so you can see my sandals.
It's the only way to roll.
How embarrassing.
Who would like to take the first question?
Hey, it's Mary Richardson with Music Junkie Press. Now, you guys definitely caught you on the final tour with Motley Crue, and it was almost as if the rock and roll torch has been passed on to you guys. You guys have incredible shows. How has it been to usher in a new era of rock and roll and see the fans infinitely grow?
It's been fantastic. I think, well, firstly, you know, the Crue shows were an absolute honour. And, you know, the kind words of, like, Nikki especially, like, you know, the passing the torch reference was great. I think what's most exciting about what we're doing is there's a new generation of fresh ears which are hearing this type of music for really, like, the first time. And like me, when I was 15 and 16, you know, I see this band as being a gateway group to so much fantastic music that's, you know, been before. So it's really exciting.
Next question, please.
Hi, I'm Fish from Examiner.com, and well, I'm a Struts virgin, but not for much longer. What should I be expecting this afternoon?
This afternoon, it's going to be particularly hot, I expect. We're on about 2:15. Is it 2:45?
2:45.
2:45. So it's going to be very sweaty. Regardless, it will be, you know, high octane, high energy. I don't really know. It's going to all depend on, you know, our crowd and, you know, if people are ready for a good time. So, but a lot of the time, you know, we're out there to entertain and show people a good time.
Awesome, thanks.
Next question, please. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Next question, please. Who's is that, are those all the questions we have there? Okay, yeah. Let me get him, and then you can be next, okay?
I happened to catch you guys in Memphis a couple weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
And your show's like super intense and theatrical, so I wondered, like, who are some of your, like, live performance influences to kick off your shows?
That's a good question. Live, I think everyone who's in a band who aspires to sort of bring some sort of form of entertainment to their show needs to watch AC/DC live in Donington, Thin Lizzy at the Sydney Opera House, Queen at Wembley, and that's it. You watch that, you'll be fine. Those are the 3 steps. But all those bands, you know, in particular, and more, spanning a lot other genres, but those are probably the key elements that makes a Struts show.
Now, we understand you're going to be heading off to Europe next week. Will we have to wait long for the return for a tour out here in California?
No, you won't.
You wait about 4 days.
Yeah, we're only there for 4 days, and then we're doing a bit of Europe, and then as of September, all the way through November and possibly December, we're yours. So
We've got a tour in the summer as well. It's from the end, like mid-July through to like mid-August, called the Dirty Sexy Summer Tour.
Sounds
Tickets
good.
are available.
I think the reception we've had with radio stations over here and the fans in the USA it's been quite something. I mean, I don't want to say bad things about the UK, but for us it's notably more kind of exciting and growing faster over here. So we're happy to spend as much time here as possible.
they still haven't played us in the radio in the UK, basically, you know. So it's refreshing to be embraced by the Stars and Stripes, you know.
Hi guys, you already mentioned Queen and Thin Lizzy as inspirations. influences. Another band that came out a little while ago, also from the UK, The Darkness, also claimed those guys as a big inspiration. I was wondering, is the Darkness somebody that inspired you in a way, like as a band that's sort of come along and done a similar sort of revival of those kind of rock values?
Yeah, hugely. For me, you know, The Darkness came out, again, they were kind of like my gateway band. Like I imagine the Struts are going to be for a lot of younger people. You know, when I was 15 in the UK, you know, the indie alternative music scene was very, very good. With bands like the Libertines, and from the US we had like the Strokes and the Raise Light in the UK, The View. You know, there was a really cool like movement going on. But when they broke out, The Darkness, it really I just like connected with it like immediately. You know, the sound, like sonically, it grabbed me. And that first album, you know, I think was nothing short of a masterpiece, and I think it still is a fantastic album now. So yeah, you know, they're a big influence, of course.
Questions? We all set? Thank you so much.